Good evening, my name is Clark Reedy. Welcome to a special show edition. Good evening, my name is Clark Reedy. You probably recognize me from downtown. Welcome to a show of special. Good evening, my name is Clark Reedy. You probably recognize me from downtown at CD Alley. Welcome to a special edition of our show. Wrong or right? TV show, sorry. Okay. Welcome. Good evening, my name is Clark Reedy. Welcome. I forgot what to say now. Good evening, my name is Clark Reedy. Welcome to a special edition of our TV show, Downtown.
TV show, I'm gonna be on TV show. Think of anyone you know, they can be on TV show.
Cousin Phoebe's Uncle Joe, Tito, Quinta, Curtis, Blow, Cheetos, Fritos, Doritos, they can be on TV shows.
Giant hammers, pizza dough, gangsta bitches on death row, flapping panties, there you go, they can be on TV show.
Pieritwa, żara były obie dwa, nic nie biorą robili, tato snacks bowili.
Вкусні гамбурги, głupie мальчики, не родні люди, они можливо в програмі.
You better pick up the phone, the police out there.
People will watch the Bumblebee before they'll listen to the gospel.
And then he gets the power of corn.
Wait, let me douche first.
I don't want to bend over too much for my boobs to flip out.
Bag of tacos. TV show is for external use only. May cause chafing. Tax and tag sold separately. Also batteries not included. For best enjoyment, always set a minimum distance of 2 feet from your television set. Keep your head on the headrest, hands on the handbar in front of you. When the show is over, please exit to the right. Have a nice day.
I think that's my last appearance on TV show.
Say it again.
The first video you're about to see is a guy called David Dondero. Dondero.
Try it again.
The first video you're about to see is a guy named David Dondero.
Darrow. It's a D.
David Dondero.
David Dondero.
Okay.
Try it again.
The first video you're about to see is called David Dondero.
My father was a fisherman in love with Robert Service, and my mother was a cheerleader in Esco, Minnesota, and my uncle introduced them and they really hit it off and they thought they were in love. They decided to get married and they had a couple kids. One of them was me and my sister, Beatrice. Well, my father was thought to be the life of every party, and the mother's other women friends, they looked at her with envy, but what they didn't know lurked within the land's shade. Was a bitter man, was a selfish man, with a hollow chest, didn't have a heart. That was my dear old man. It's true, you know. He didn't have a heart. I went up there to Alaska for 6 months and the bastard didn't come to see me once, motherfucker. I went to see him for 20 minutes. He was sitting in his living room drinking Miller High Life, watching karate films. Nice. And then he told me how he had stuff to do because he had to go play his computer games in his room. My father is like a 5th grade. But anyway, it's true. That's what he does in the summer in Alaska. He sits there in his tighty whities and plays computer games. Tells me he doesn't have time, he's got to complete the level. It's high life in the fridge, though. But anyway, where was I? Well, maybe they were victims of what was expected of them. It was just before the dawning of the new sex generation, and maybe marriage was the proper thing to do, and in reality they probably just wanted to screw, yeah. All the things you do when you gotta screw, stupid things that you do. Did I forget something? Stupid things, one more thing. Well, sometimes I feel the product of a loveless interaction, and I feel my heart got swallowed somewhere in the last transaction, 'cause I saw the death of love between my mama and my daddy, but that really tore me up inside. I was just 6 years old, but I still believe in love. Protect your innocence. Don't give in and be bitter. I'm not bitter. I still believe in love. So that's it.
That guy named David, he sure is a funny guy.
That David D guy, he's a pretty funny guy.
That David Lee guy, he's a funny person. That David Lee guy, he sure is a funny character. What am I supposed to say?
Check this shit out.
Oh yeah, check this shit out. You'll love it. next band is my favorite band. They're called Bright Eyes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna play one more song. Thanks for all for being here.
What? Two more! 5 more!
We can play as long as you want. We don't really care because we're gonna sleep right here. We usually stop after about this many songs.
It's early. Sunrise then.
Okay, this is a song off our EP.
And I had one desire, something that would make me never want another, something that would make it so that nothing mattered. All would be clearer then. But I guess I'm gonna settle for a few brief moments and watch it all dissolve into a single second. Try to write it down into a perfect song or one foolish line. 'Cause that's all that you'll get, so you'll have to accept you are here, then you're gone. Another should be taught to fly, going to the ocean in a cross-strong weather. Left there to drown, left there to drown in an ocean. After me, I'm going to the water, chocolate. Saying everything you've ever seen was just a mirror. Spent your whole life sweating in an endless fever. You're laying in a bathtub full of freezing water, wishing you were a ghost. But once you knew this girl and you named her lover, dancing through her kitchens through the endless summer. Autumn came, she disappeared, she don't remember where she said she was going to. But you know that she's gone, 'cause she left you a song that you don't want to sing. We're singing sing the fire with this love that's better. Nothing to burn, nothing to burn in there again. Draped in flowers, entwined together on a bed of clover. Left there to sleep, left there to dream of their happiness. Poetry and stories is true, and it will follow you everywhere you go from now on. So if you just cast off your doubt, then your lips will answer for you. Oh my darling, when you smile, it is like a song, and I can't hear it.
Damn, did you just see that? He smashed the fuck out of that guitar. This next band you're about to see is a group called the Comas, and they are unreal. I can't remember that. You gotta say it again. Stay with me. Damn.
No. This next video.
This next video
is by a band called the Comas.
This next video by a band called the Comas.
And I don't care what anybody says.
I don't care what anybody says.
They're okay.
They're okay.
Try it.
One more time.
This next video.
This next video
is by a band called the Comas.
By the Comas.
And I don't care what anybody says. They're okay.
I don't care what anybody says. They're okay.
Try it completely.
Damn, this next band you're about to see is a group called the Comas, and you're about to love this shit.
All right, try it again. This next video is by the Comas.
This next video is by the Comas.
And I don't care what anybody says.
I don't care what anybody says.
They're okay.
They're okay.
Try it.
This next band is called the Comas. I don't care what anybody says. They are great. Bye.
I'm a tiger in a tower. I've been wrestling your bones for hours, like a restless summer shower, pissing on a plastic flower, waiting on the sun.
And then I went to jail. I didn't go to jail. The master let me go to my own secure bond right up here in court. And then they locked me up again for trespassing the same place. When I was down here to the police department, I stood on the cop's shoulder. He took out a warrant for assault on police officer, right? But they dropped the 3 trespassing charges and communicating threats and property damage. And then they tried me on the assault on police officer. They gave me 150 days. You don't want to hear this shit. You want to see a video.
This song called The Chainsaw Preacher. It's about down in Florida, outside the bars, the preachers come out every weekend and protest anybody that would like to have some kicks and good times. So this is for them. And one weekend in particular, a preacher came out with a chainsaw and started it up and swung it around in a circle and tried to scare us into going to his church. He did, it's true. But we didn't go to his church, we called the police. Screaming in the street, watch your black pants bobbing at a beat, yelling at the kids outside of the clubs. His interpretation is fear, not love. Meanwhile, I'm inside serving up a drink, and lots of people are complaining about how it all stinks. Has-beens, never-beens, I was trying hard to be get ahead, the walking dead from apathy disease. Hey Jesus, he was the greatest trumpet player, he could play with anyone, living and breathing, filled with inspiration. And he tripped on the ice in the Minnesota freeze, and he broke his jaw and he knocked out his teeth. Now he can't play the horn quite like he used to play, but he got a job fixing them and he drink away to pay. Angry and bitter, his best day is gone as he curses the music, yeah, he curses his own songs. Jesus, is there justice? I don't think so no more. No, Jesus. Now there's a lot of hard luck, it ain't easy here to live, and some things that people do are not so easy to forget. But what you do to yourself ain't dignified. Punish yourself for something to it justified. I know it's lonesome and it's cold and it's dead, and you just gotta drink yourself to sleep in the bed. Sorrow got boring after a good long time. Life you ignore it could be spent for good time. Oh Jesus, you tell me another one. No, I heard it all before. Hey Jesus, it's weird, it feels like this song is slowing down right in the middle, because I've been taking a lot of cough syrup today. I drove 12 hours, and then I drank a lot of beer on top of that. Does it have speed? No? The girl in the front recliner looks at me blankly. Maybe it is slowing down, I don't know. The tempo Dondero. What the fuck's wrong with it? Okay, there it is. Now there's a scream on the track from an evening train. Highway systems calling my name. I could do a lot of thinking on the back of a bus, you know. I'm not in a hurry, man, not in a rush, so hush, 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 hush now, don't cry. I'm prepared to tell you all my big fat lies, so hush, hush now, don't cry. So you save up your money, gonna move out of town, and on the night before you left, you had a big hoedown. Spent all your money buying drinks for your friends. Now you can't leave tomorrow, you're stuck again, right?
Thank you.